Hello everyone, this is Greg from Mystery Honey. Today is my birthday, so happy birthday me. One more year closer to death. Yay. Today's inspections are basically me going through each hive and just making sure that they're not wanting to swarm and then putting boxes on top of them because the spring flow is really hitting hard here at the moment in Merseyside. There is a lovely field of rapeseed oil over that way somewhere. It's massive as well. The field has been blooming for quite a while now, so they are starting to die off, the flowers. But the nectar flow here is quite strong at the moment. So yeah, I'm expecting these colonies to be wanting to either swarm or just be running out of space because I've got so much nectar in their cells. The checkerboarded hive is now waiting to produce a queen who will fly off and go get mated. Hopefully that is going well. I'm going to go through and knock down any cells I can see, and we'll see how that goes. Going to be pretty quick with this one. We're not looking for the queen, not looking for eggs or anything. All we're looking for is queen cells. So that means shaking the bees off the frames, knocking them down, apart from the one that we marked last time. Because that is a swarm cell, not an emergency cell, so it's going to be considerably better. Now what I might do though is give these guys a little bit of space. I might give them a super that is foundation just to keep them entertained while they're waiting for the queen to emerge. Otherwise what they might do is they might fill all the box with nectar, and then when the new queen emerges she'll have nowhere to lay, which is a bloody nightmare. Nothing on there, just nectar. Pollen, good. Again, this is going to be super quick because there's no need to take our time. We're not looking for anything interesting, we're just looking for queen cells like that, there, and then knocking them down, squash them. Yeah, all okay, good. Next. Queen cells. So this is drone brood, so always be careful with drone brood. They like to hide queen cells amongst it. No, nothing there. Now look at that. That's what we're looking at. Loads of emergency cells. So you can tell they're emergency cells because they go off at a jaunty angle. They still go vertically down, but they come out with a cell rather than being a whole cell on its own. And we're not keeping any of these. So squash them down, stick them off, flick them. So put your hive tool underneath, hold it with the thumb, and scoop upwards. And you'll lift them up. No, that's one. If you've got any worries that maybe you're not sure whether one's going to be a queen cell or not, just squash it down. You want the cell that you've chosen, not any others. So there you go, that's all of them done. Next. You kind of have to be a bit cutthroat with it, which is why I try and do it as quick as I can, because then I don't have to think about it. Okay, so queen cell there, bloop, gone. One there, bloop, gone. One here. One there. Don't see any more on that frame. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to leave this hive for 3 weeks after today. So get your fill of it because you won't see it for 3 weeks. Right, that's a lovely frame of capped brood there. But we've also got some lovely queen cells, so we'll just knock them off. And don't worry about throwing them on the grass. There will be rats, there will be cats, there will be all sorts of creatures that will come, birds especially, that will come and they will eat these queen larvae that you throw on the floor, and they will absolutely love gobbling them up. They will be lovely and nutritious for them, so you're helping the environment by doing it. No queen cells on that one. Nearly done, halfway through this box. Out of the way, guys. Watch out. Shake. It's nectar, nectar. Might be lucky in this one. The nectar. Nothing. Nectar. Sod it. Fine. Right, drone brood. And as I said, we've got a queen cell there. They love to hide queen cells in drone brood. So make sure you go through it and just make sure that there's none that are pointing down. There's one right there, hidden. Right, that's that done. Last one. There we go. Right, no queen cells that side. No queen cells that side. Right, box number 1 done. Don't have to worry about that. Right, put you in. Now smoke the bees down, put the other box on top. I'll put a super on top of it so they've got something to do. Now they wait for the queen. Right, so say your smoker's not working, you still have bees flying about everywhere. Try and brush them off with your nails if you can, because you can't sting through the nails. And then we're going to lift this up and put it on at a slight angle. Just do it one corner at a time so you don't squeeze anyone. And then what you do then is you just slowly turn it. Don't do it quick. Give the bees time to get out of the way. Yeah, and then no one's squished. Well, certainly less people are squished. Well, less bees are squished. Right, last frames. And then this guy's closed up until June. Still cleaning up the frames there, that's fine. Oop, oop. That's pollen and honey. Yeah, so these guys are going to get nectar bound pretty fast. That's just honey. That's just honey. Wow, that's a heavy frame of honey. Oof. Honey. Jesus. Oh, these guys definitely need space. Honey, and they're cleaning that up. Oh, there's a queen cell here. Right, one of these here, that one. I can't shake that one, I don't want to damage this queen cell. So, check that. Queen cell there. Get rid of that. That's just honey as well. Yeah, these guys are getting honey bound pretty fast. Loads of queen cells on this one. Come. You as well, and you. Don't muck about. Make sure there's no more. Some on this side, quite a few on this side. Squash them. Nope. Nope, nothing. Right, we have to be careful with this one because this has got the queen cell that we want to keep on. So this one should be fully capped and the queen should be quite close to emerging now. Maybe a couple of days out, so we don't want to aggravate her at all. So, damn. So that's really annoying. So the queen cell we've chosen, the bees have guffed it. So I want to do this just in case she can be saved. Right, so look here, this is the cell that we chose to keep as the main queen. and the bees have absolutely guffed it. So if you ever see it and it's elongated without being turned into the tip, that means that the bees have just absolutely messed it up. So that there is old royal jelly, and they've decided to knock that down. So what we need to do now is find another queen cell. That's really annoying because I've just destroyed a load. Right, so look, see what this one is here. So we've got some queen cups here. I'm going to be looking inside for eggs or cells or something. I don't think they will be in here. So what we might have to do is we might have to give these guys another frame of brood to produce queens from. That's really annoying. There's another queen cell right here, but the bees keep getting in the way. I can't really see. It's so shaded. It has nectar in it. It has a larvae, so we may be okay. Okay, so there's one there. So I'm going to be careful with the next few frames and see if I can find a better queen cell. I need to charge that. So remember, when you're looking for queen cells that you want to keep, you shouldn't shake them downwards. The bees shouldn't shake them down. Queen cells are not supported. It's probably what's happened to that queen because I did shake that frame off that way. Right, so we've got some capped cells here, so we're okay. So I'm just going to put this down for a second. And we'll get rid of that one that's in the edge here, just because if there's one that's capped, I'd rather use that. So I'll get rid of you. Right. Can't see any more queen cells on that frame. Right, okay, so we've got some here that we can use. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little nudge just to budge the majority of the bees away. So remember, what we do is we grab it by the side there. So on the side, hold it on this side, and then you slap the back of your hand. It doesn't harm too much, and it just knocks the majority of the bees off that are clumping, that aren't holding onto the frame. So we've got quite a few queen cells here. I don't want any of these ones. These ones look rubbish. We'll go through the ones on the other side together. Right. So it's a good job of checks, really. So here we are. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 over here. And there's a few more up here as well. So, as a rule, I always look for one of the longest. So this one here looks particularly good. Ooh, where's it there? This one here looks particularly good. So as you can see, it's kind of long. It's kind of got the pock marks going on as well. This one as well. This one's pretty good. To be fair, these ones here are pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all these. So I'm going to get rid of this one. That is right in a place where it could get destroyed and damaged by me putting the frame back. I'm going to get rid of this one because it's small and rubbish. These here are joined next to worker cells, so I hate those. I like them to be on their own where they're not going to be touched by anything and you can actually see it. Right. Get rid of that one. Right, okay, so got rid of them. So we've got these 4 here to choose from. This one here is quite well protected. I like that one. This one here is quite long, and you can see that there's actually like a little circle around the edge there, so it means that the queen might be getting ready to emerge at some point soon. So I think it's a choice between these two here. I'm going to get rid of these two because these are next to worker cells and I don't like them to be joined by them, just in case something goes wrong. So I've got these two, so what am I going to choose between these two? Honestly, I don't think there's a bad choice here. I think what I'm going to go with is this one down here, just because I think it's a bit more protected by the frame. And I think this one could get damaged. So I'm going to pull this out, have a look, and they're still in larval form. As you can see there, so nothing to worry about yet. So there you are. That there is larvae cannibalization. What happens is when a larvae is slightly damaged or hurt, the bees will chew it up and spit it out, but then use all the resources. Nothing is wasted in a beehive, as you can see. But that means that this one now has the queen cell, so I'm going to scrub out that dot over here. Where are you? Alright, where's it gone? Where's it gone over here? It's gone over here, so I'm going to scratch out that. And I'm going to use the colour for this season to find out where it is, make a little dot whereabouts it is. So I'm going to put a little circle there. There we are. So I know exactly where it is. So that's going in there, nice and protected. Push this across, watch out bees. Right, and then we can go back to shaking them off and get rid of queen cells. To be fair, a lot of these queen cells that I've destroyed would have been absolutely fine, and I could have turned this into multiple nukes with these queen cells and had lots of colonies, but I don't want to weaken them. So I'm done. Right, and then the last one, which I think is just honey, but we'll see. Yeah, it's just honey. Right, so I'm going to close these guys up now, leave them for a few weeks, and yeah, let's hope they get out, get mated, and she's laying lovely brood, ready for summer. So I think this flow is going to be going for quite a little bit longer, so take this off and put some supers on. I've got 2 here. Don't know if she needs 2, but I've had it. For a game of soldiers. So remember, if there's lots of bees, 1 corner at a time, scoop, slowly lower the back one, and then turn very slowly. We should end up with no deaths. Right, these guys are going to get forgotten for about a month. Sorry. Right, that's me done for the day. It's been quite a quick one. We've gone through there, made sure there's no more queen cells. Space has been the main aim of this game. We know that the majority of the hives that I've got have got brood. They've definitely got food because they've got too much, definitely in abundance. But it's space this time of year that we're going to be struggling with. So I've given space where it's been needed, and I've checked to see where bees are at all the way through. As I said, at this point of the year, you're not really caring about whether the bees are filling a box with bees, or you are caring about whether it's filling a box with either brood or food. You do not want that nectar to fill up all those cells. Big things to look for is brood with nectar put in between all the bits of brood. That is a sign that there is a big nectar flow going on and they are getting honey bound. So if you see that, give them some space. Maybe even do some checkerboarding to break it up a bit so they don't get that getting a bit claustrophobic feeling. Thank you so much for watching this video on this day, the day of my birthday. It absolutely means the world to me that you guys watch these videos. Otherwise, it's just me chatting to a little camera stick thing, and that makes me feel a little bit mad. So thanks for watching. If you've seen anything on today's video that you want some more information about, or have a better way of doing, or critique, or maybe like advice or something along those lines, please let me know. Put it in the comments and I'll get back to you ASAP. If you liked what you saw today, please hit the like button. If you really like what you saw today, please hit the subscribe button. It always gives me a fuzzy feeling when I see the subscriber count just go up by 1 or 2. That always makes my day. I have a rather large back catalogue of videos now that you can see throughout all of last year and I think the year before. There's fact checks and stuff like that. There's something for everyone really. So have a look through my videos and see if anything takes your fancy. Other than that though, I hope you have a fantastic day. It's a glorious day today, perfect for a birthday barbecue, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye bye.